Picture this. Every time you use AI, whether it's in health, education, or even government, the system you are relying on was built overseas. It doesn't fully get our culture, our voices, or our values. What if Australia had its own? That's exactly what we're building with JoeyLLM. So right now, Australia depends on big overseas tech companies for AI. That means we are locked into their systems, their rules, and sometimes their blind spots. And the numbers show the trust gap clearly. In fact, 78% are worried about negative outcomes from AI. That's why key stakeholders, including Southern Cross AI, the client, the TechLauncher team, the open source and academic communities, government and research institutions, and Australians who want a transparent, culturally relevant national language model, are coming together to change that. So our system has three main parts working together. First, the front end. It's a clean React and Tailwind chat screen where user can type in their questions and see JoeyLLM's responses appear just like a real conversation. The chat keeps the full history visible so users can scroll through past messages easily. Next, we have the API route, which acts like the messenger between the front end and JoeyLLM. It takes whatever the user types, wraps it neatly into the right format, sends it off to the JoeyLLM server, and brings the replay back. It also makes sure any errors or slow responses are handled gracefully, showing friendly messages instead of technical ones. Finally, the JoeyLLM server. This is our brain. It's the one actually generating responses using our AI model. It speaks in the same JSON format as OpenAI's API, so it's flexible and easy to integrate with other systems down the line. So how we did it, we started with this massive dataset called FindWeb. It's basically a cleaned and deduplicated version of Common Crowd, which contains billions of web pages from all over the world. But our goal wasn't to build just any language model. We wanted one that actually sounds and thinks Australian. So the first thing we did was filter FindWeb down to content that's clearly from Australia. We looked for signals like URLs ending in .au, websites like abc.net.au, and other local indicators that helped us keep news, blogs, and online discussions that reflect the way Australians actually write and speak. Once we had that, we fine-tuned Mistral 7B, an open source model. Fine-tuning basically means we take an existing global model and train it further on our local data, in this case, Australian sources. That step helps the model adapt its spelling, tone, and cultural knowledge, so it starts to sound more Australian. And of course, we built pipelines to process billions of pages efficiently, so by combining Mistral's global power with our carefully filtered FindWeb data, we ended up with a model that's still strong at general tasks, but now feels distinctly Australian, capturing local slang, culture, and everyday knowledge. And it's not just theory. Here's an early look at JoeyLLM in action. This is our first chat assistant prototype. Right now it's basic, but it shows what's possible, an Australian-built model that can talk, learn, and grow with us. What does this mean in practice? Well, we have more trust because the AI is open and auditable, more independence because we're not relying on overseas monopolies, more innovation because Aussie researchers and industries can use it freely. This is JoeyLLM, Australia's sovereign AI future, and we'd love for you to be part of it. Contact us and see how you can contribute to this amazing project. Thank you.